The quote was, this was the only thing I got out of the rom-com that made sense to me. Don't drink to feel better, drink to feel even better. Thoughts?
Mm. So on the surface, it makes sense, right? If you're in a shitty position, don't consume alcohol for the sake of trying to flip the script. Make sure you're in a good headspace and then drink to feel good. So that makes sense. I think if you're using alcohol as a crutch to like alter your mood, that's when you get into trouble, because that's how things, substances, stuff like that get abused and shit like that.
So do you think all the college kids that party across America, do you think they're drinking to feel even better, or do you think they're just drinking to feel better?
I mean, what would you say? I would say in college, people were pretty stressed out a lot of the time. I mean, I guess it depends who you are. Maybe you weren't even that stressed at all, but
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know. The amount of times on a Friday, someone just took an exam and they're like, bro, I can't wait to get effed up this week because this week killed me. I mean, you're probably drinking to feel better, not even better at that point. So
I feel like college is probably like half and half, because there's kids who just like are there to have a good time and they're just drinking to extend the good time basically. But then there's kids that are like there who are actually like really stressed out about every single test and every quiz and exam and lab and whatnot. And then they're like, yeah, it gets to Friday and they're like, I need a beer, or, I need to turn up tonight and black out. And they're the ones who are drinking to just feel a little bit better because they probably felt pretty shitty throughout the week. So I feel like it's kind of half and half depending on the students that are there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look at like our friend group. There's probably half the people who were drinking to feel better and the other half were drinking to feel even better.
100%. No, I've definitely done both. I've definitely been in a great mood and wanted to just keep it going. And then I've also been like, this is a shitty week. I definitely need to feel some type of way. So I've definitely done both.
Fair enough. That's some self-awareness though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not afraid to call that out. For you who didn't drink in college, what have you seen more often with our friend group and like people we live with and stuff like that?
I don't know. I feel like in terms of life, I feel like more people drink to feel better than to feel even better.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about like our age demographic or whatnot. I'm talking about like in the grand scheme of things, I think there's a lot more people out there who are drinking to feel better because of, maybe how shitty they feel their lives are going, how tough the times are, whatever it may be. I feel like that's the case. Alcohol is a depressant. So if you're drinking to feel better, it's just going to honestly make you feel worse in the long run. I think more people need to have self-awareness about that. I think it's a good thing. Like, I don't drink, like you said, but if I were to drink, I feel like that would be a good way to go about it. Like, drink to feel even better, not just better.
Right.
Because that means everything is going well. Like, it's in a celebratory fashion, and you're letting loose a little bit because of you're celebrating how great things are going in your life. If things are pretty shitty, I feel like you should not be drinking alcohol, which is a depressant, and you probably should be taking a deeper dive into yourself and into what you're doing, and buckle down even more to get yourself out of that place. And alcohol is not going to do that. It's not going to get you out of a place that is already not good from the start.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't solve anything. Like, it is. Yeah. Like, if I've had a rough, period, or if I'm, going through something or whatever, not in the greatest place, I can, like I said, I've done both, so I can see where there's like, some kind of revelation or some kind of escape with drinking, but it doesn't actually help. Like, what helps me at least get out of a funk is just, like you said, like, double down. Like, if you have a problem, forget the substances, like, double down on the problem so that you can feel good. And then if you want to celebrate overcoming that problem by going out and having fun, all right, cool. Like, I think that's a healthy way to do it.